Okay, my wiener schnitzel,s today we're going to be talking about the time I almost got killed by a chainsaw maniac. Fuck this game. But what happened is I go to university, okay? I might not be unemployed, but I'm basically there. Like, I'm pretty close. And at my university, I mean, I guess you call it a party school. What I'm trying to say is that this university is kind of rowdy. I guess I was just like chilling in my room one day when like a friend just texted me and he was like, "Hey, you all good?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I'm good, bro. Like, I'm chilling, bro. What do you mean, am I good?" She's like, "Oh yeah, well there's like this dude who's like, he just got arrested, and why can't they build a fucking bridge? Holy shit, dude had a chainsaw, and he apparently was trying to kill. He was a killer. He was a murderer. And what basically happened is we learned that later. This guy had a list of people. He had a list of people who he was trying to kill, and one day he was just, I guess, chilling. He I guess was really mad at people, especially girls, I guess, for rejecting him, and some guys for, I guess, being more sigma than him. And what ended up happening is this. Okay, I can't buy anything, can I? So what ended up happening is he ended up. Oop. Okay, I can't play this game. I can't play this game. I can't play this. Anyways, this guy basically was writing down people's names of people he didn't like, and then one day he snuck into one of the townhouses. Basically, we all live in townhouses in this university. Don't know why. Like, why can't I buy this shit? Is this like an actual fucking joke? Is someone playing with my balls right now? This guy was unable to get in, so what he actually did is, instead of just, giving up, this guy tried to like break and enter the facility, which is, I guess, just the townhouse. Oh, there's a yellow guy right there. I'm not trying to be racist. Actually, maybe he is yellow. And what he was trying to do is he tried to actually enter the facility by, I guess, asking someone to let him in. So they let him in. And then I think that because, and you might be thinking, how do they let him in if he had a fucking chainsaw? Well, it's a good point. Number one, that sounds stupid. Okay, even if I was a murderer, a chainsaw killer, why the fuck would I, be stupid enough to actually bring an actual chainsaw to the place? No, he stashed it. Anyways, he stashed it behind the townhouse. So his goal was basically to get entry and then block the entry so he could get back later. And apparently the people that he was trying to target were actually in that building. So what ended up happening is he probably would have been successful and murdered like a good amount of people, like with the chainsaw, which is fucking crazy. Thanks for blocking off my exit. I appreciate that. That would have been pretty crazy. But it ended up happening is that someone discovered the fucking chainsaw in the back. And then, I don't know how, but apparently they called the police, and then the police found him trying to retrieve the chainsaw, and then this guy just got arrested. Like, full on police cars everywhere. There were a couple ambulances and I think like 4 fire trucks. And mind you, I was trying to sleep, so this was annoying as fuck. Like, I don't give a shit about you getting murdered by a chainsaw. That's not really my problem if I needed my bedtime sleeping. But the point where it says I might have been actually killed by him is that apparently on this guy's list, it was never revealed who was on this list. So I could have been very well on this list of people he was trying to murder. And funny enough, this university had to issue a statement about like, oh, well, it happens there was an incident where somebody used a weapon or could have used a weapon. Like, motherfucker, there was a dude with a chainsaw who tried to murder a whole townhouse of people, like 20 people. So there is potentially one of the most like crazy massacres in history. But it was just a minor security breach. Like, fuck me in the face. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Like, this university, I go, oh shit, I won. I didn't do anything. Anyways, there's a potential security breach, but it's no biggie. Like, are you fucking with me? Do you realize that so many people could have died? And the funny thing is, again, my university is extremely, extremely dangerous. I don't know why. I know there's extremely dangerous universities in the US and shit. I go to Canada, by the way. I go to extremely dangerous universities. I can't speak right now. The thing with those universities is that they, like, that's the, not to me like this, that's the normal. Like, it's kind of normal for you to see, like, not a shooting, but like, it's not very safe there. And everyone knows that, especially in high schools. Like, the fuck is happening in high schools in that country? But yeah, those places are pretty unsafe. The funny thing is, in Canada, shit's pretty safe here. Like, there's a lot of crazy stories. This other friend of mine had to go to the hospital because apparently she was, like, gonna fucking die because she had taken too many of the university's, the university, I don't know why, sells lots of Red Bull, as well as Celsius, and also, I think, Monster. Like, they want us to die, bro. And they had to go to the hospital because apparently she drank, like, 8 of them. Like, oh, boo-hoo. Because apparently the university is just giving out shit that'll kill you. That happened. And then yesterday, this is the reason I brought this up, is because yesterday, there was a person downstairs. I was trying to make my steak, right? I was just trying to make my fucking steak. There was a person that I just was making my steak, and then I went out to the kitchen, and I just hear paramedic people in the hallway, and apparently, for some fucking reason, someone's throwing up blood, like tons of blood. Someone's like ripping that shit out. So much so that it was actually a health risk for everyone else to be down there because they get contaminated with whatever the blood was filled. Because we didn't know that what the blood was or had a disease or a virus. Like we could have been doing like Planet of the Apes type 2 type shit. So type 2 type shit sounds like a diabetes variant. But anyways, we don't know what was in that blood. So people had to get evacuated. Not evacuated, but like they sent upstairs. And I couldn't make my steak, so I was pretty upset. I only made my salad, which was really fucking annoying. Like I get like someone's like throwing up blood and shit, but like if I'm trying to make my steak and my salad, like that's kind of like not my concern. Like I need my protein shit, and it's always the worst when you don't get your protein. Anyways, a lot of things happened in my university. I was almost killed by a chainsaw murderer, and again, I don't know if I was on the list, but I gotta say that this person was close as fuck to my townhouse. So they were like really close to like killing me. And I'll be honest, if they probably succeeded, they probably would have gone to my townhouse and murked me. They kirked me. Yeah, so I almost got killed by a chainsaw murder. And also, I think my university has to up the security because what the fuck are they doing to basically make chainsaw murders so easily? Just how does one get a chainsaw? That's what I'm asking. How does one get a chainsaw? The fuck has to happen? Oh my god, this is free gold. So I don't know how this man got a chainsaw, smuggled a chainsaw, brought it in, got through the security, and then he got caught getting back. Like he was so close. Honestly, efforts to this guy, good for him. He was close as fuck. But he was really close to getting a GTA streak. So that was really interesting. And I just wanted to update people like, yeah, just be aware of chainsaw murders at universities and make sure that people aren't stupid. Okay, like me. Anyways, if you want to subscribe, do it. If you don't, then don't. I don't really care, and I love you so very much, and hope you don't get murdered by a chainsaw murderer. Bye bye.